It's 8 a.m. on a Friday morning, and Roger Goodell has not slept a wink. He's been tossing and turning all night trying to figure out how the Seahawks won 36-16 over the Packers despite his best efforts to slow down their defense. Goodell and a lot of the TV executives who like to tout and hype the offensive players watched Peyton Manning and the Broncos get slowed down and shut down by the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. So what did we see all off season? We saw yellow flags. They were sending a message, were the refs, to teams that you can't grab and hold after 5 yards, thinking that Pete Carroll and that defense wouldn't just make an adjustment and show their superiority. Well, they did it against one of the best quarterbacks in the league last night, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, to a tune of a 36-16 romp over Green Bay. It was impressive. You'd think you might have a little bit of a big head, be fat and happy after winning the Super Bowl, but no, the Seahawks, with Pete Carroll, I got to give him credit. I thought he was just a beneficiary of automatic recruiting that comes with USC, but this guy could really coach. I'm wondering if he'd still be the coach in for the Patriots if Robert Kraft was the owner at that time, and would Bill Belichick have even gotten his chance, because this guy is impressive. He makes all the right decisions, whether it was Matt Flynn and letting Russell Wilson start despite all the money they gave Flynn. He just pushes all the right buttons. So the Seahawks look like the team to beat once again. As an Eagles fan, I could just hope we can get some home field advantage over those guys, because that 12th man is the real deal in Seattle. And last night, I was wondering, is Marshawn Lynch a beast who ran for 110 yards on 20 carries versus the Packers, or was the Thor-led Green Bay Packers in Swiss cheese mode? That remains to be seen by how it unfolds the rest of the season. But it looks good for not only the defense in Seattle, but look at their offense. Russell Wilson had 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions. You know, his total around 200 yards. They ran the ball, of course. Percy Harvin ran the ball 4 times for 41 yards and had 7 catches. So he's showing that he's healthy and ready to go, adding that dimension you saw in the Super Bowl with his speed, making their offense much more electric. So Percy Harvin's Russell Wilson making a name for himself, even though he's already won the Super Bowl. Seems like this guy doesn't get enough respect on these ESPN lists. Who's the top 5? How is Andrew Luck rated ahead of him? He's a great quarterback, Andrew Luck, from what I could see, but I have to put Russell Wilson above him until, not that Andrew Luck has to win the Super Bowl, but he's got to stop throwing interceptions in the playoffs. So there you have it, a 36-16 Seattle Seahawks victory over the Green Bay Packers, who probably will rebound and compete for that NFC North title. But the Seahawks are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and it looks like it could go through Seattle once again in 2014.